Okay, hi. I'm sure this might be odd because I'm filming two videos right after one another. So yes, I am in the same spot. I don't have my little desk. I thought I would just switch it up today a little bit, and also I just can't move my desk because there's so many cables connected to the outlet that I don't feel like moving. But today's gonna this well, it's gonna be an actual little like podcast like episode. So I know the last thing that was put on a really long time ago was romanticizing life, but I decided another topic that I think is really important to talk about would be karma and what's the other one? Karma and revenge. Karma and revenge. What are their differences? How are they different? Why don't you want revenge, and why you should just rely on karma? Now, I'm sure maybe most of the people watching my videos are teenagers, and I'm sure some teenagers tend to like to get their revenge on people who have hurt them. I completely understand. I have been there. I have done that. Kind of. Those thoughts have definitely popped into my head. However, I am here to tell you, as a 16-year-old who has most of their life together, revenge is not something you want to rely on. Revenge is not something you want to always... Those thoughts are not the ones you want to listen to. Trust me when I say this, it's going to only end up hurting you. And I'm going to explain why. So hear me out. Hear me out. I know. If you take your revenge on someone who has hurt you, chances are they are not going to care. Because if this person has hurt you, they're not going to care most of the time. They're not going to care whether you hurt them back. They may not even notice if that's what you're trying to do. So you're just wasting your own energy trying to get revenge or get back at someone else. You're wasting your own energy that you could be using to work on yourself, to heal yourself. You're using it on someone else. So think about how stupid that sounds. You're wasting your energy on someone who didn't even care enough to apologize, who didn't even care enough to not do what they did, if they did you wrong. And I know revenge may seem like the easiest way to make someone feel the way they made you feel. So the most obvious and clear example I can do of this is if your partner cheats on you and you decide, I'm going to cheat back. You do not want to stoop down to your cheating partner's level just to hurt them back, just so they can feel the way you did. Now, the next part I'm going to be talking about is how karma fits into this, because I'm sure some of you guys may be confused on what karma is and how that fits into this exact topic. Now, when I say karma, I'm sure a lot of people are like, I don't believe in karma, or, what is karma? Like, what do you mean? I don't really know what that means. Like, please explain it to me. Like, that sounds kind of like cringy. Like, whatever. I don't care, because this is something I genuinely believe in, and it has helped me so much whenever I not that I want to, but if revenge seems to be an option, I'm always like, you know what? No, let me take a step back. Let me take a step back and not take my revenge. And you want to know why? Because remember that saying that people used to tell us all the time, what goes around comes around? What goes around comes around. I am not kidding when I say what goes around comes around. Because if you decide to be a good person, chances are more good things are going to happen to you. But keep in mind, do not choose to be a good person or choose to do something good expecting something in return. You're not supposed to be expecting something in return, because, for example, if someone is a bad person, they're not expecting something bad in return. They're just doing what they want to do to either hurt others or anything of that matter without expecting it in return. And basically, at least to me, the idea of karma is that it is not your job to punish people who have done bad things to you. It really is not. It never will be. Going back to the cheating partner example, if you have a partner who cheats on you, it is not your job to hurt them back. And I know this might be odd for some of you guys to hear, but this is a more mature way of thinking about it. It is not your job to go out and hurt someone who has hurt you. Why? Because eventually someone's gonna come around and hurt them the way they hurt you, and they're going to learn their lesson. And people, and this is like a really complex topic, I feel like, because some people do not learn the first time they are hurt. So they will then get that lesson over and over and over again until they actually learn what they have to learn. So, people don't change when they want to. Like, that's not something that happens overnight a lot of the time. It is something that happens because they need to, because something is pushing them, getting them to want to change. And some of the time that is something happening to you that makes you realize, makes you open your eyes and be like, oh, I need to change. Like, this is not good. I have to start exercising more. I have to take better care of myself. And that's just also another valuable aspect of karma. Like, no matter what happens, it all tends to be a lesson. Whether it be something good or something bad that happens. If it's something good, usually it's there to teach you to be grateful for what you have, to be glad, to show you that hard work does and will pay off eventually. But yeah, so if there's anyone older watching my videos, just keep that in mind. It will never be your job to hurt someone else because they hurt you. I promise you, that is not your job. It is not your job. You should not be wasting your energy on someone who has hurt you. I will say that forever and ever and ever, because I believe in that. Like, and honestly, what is the point of hurting someone who has hurt you? Think of, if you could be using that energy to heal yourself from what they did to you, but you're choosing instead to take the immature route, to stoop down to their level and just do the exact same thing they did to you. Does that make you any better of a person? No, it does not. So stop pretending like it does. Get up and move on. Frankly, just move on. Because at the end of the day, that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to move on. You're going to have to get up on your chair, stop rotting in bed, and do something to help yourself. Because that's what you need to do. Stop trying to force them to see what they did to you. Stop trying to force them to feel the way you did. Chances are they're not going to care. They really won't. And some people think being selfish, obviously being selfish to an extent can be a bad thing, but sometimes you need to be selfish. Sometimes you need to think about, okay, what did I learn from this? Instead of, what can I do to get this person back? What can be my revenge? Your revenge can be glowing up. Working on yourself, glowing up, becoming a better person than that person ever will be in their lives. And I'm very passionate about this for so many reasons that I'm not going to go into. But just keep that in mind. Just keep in mind karma. What goes around comes around. Good and bad. And don't do anything expecting anything in return. Do it out of the kindness of your heart. I know that sounds like cringy or like cliche, but it's true. Like, do it because you are genuinely a good person. Don't do it because you expect something from someone else in return, because that does not make you a good person. That makes you kind of a shitty person, honestly. And you really just want to, oh my god, I'm running out of breath. I haven't recorded a video like this in such a long time. But just learn to know the difference between revenge and karma. People will get their karma. Revenge is something that you want to do to hurt someone else the way they hurt you, and that's not going to help you in any way, ever. And we have seen that in history countless times. Countless times. And I don't think it's ever worked out well for anyone on either party if revenge is taken on the other person. So, yeah, that's just something to keep in mind today and for pretty much the rest of your life. Focus on yourself. Work on yourself if someone hurt you. Don't choose to take revenge on anyone. Please, for crying out loud, do not do that. And that's all I have to say for this topic. I will be recording hopefully soon again. Make sure to keep an eye out for when I post on Instagram as well. I will have some sort of screenshot showing my Instagram path to progress with Jenny. I'm only on Instagram on here for now, but I plan to upload on TikTok soon, hopefully. We will see. And yeah, make sure to stay tuned for the next video. Hopefully I will be able to actually post something you guys voted on, but I thought it was just a really significant topic to talk about, considering some of the things that are happening in my life as well. And yeah, don't forget to take care of yourself, love yourself, do all that jazz. I keep moving my camera. Hello. Yeah, that's it. That's all I want to say. Have a good day. Take care of yourself. Drink some water. Focus on you, not on other people, please. It'll help you, I promise. And yeah, that's it. Let's see if this works now.